Lionel Messi returning to Barcelona. Really? Are Barcelona forgetting what Lionel Messi did for the club? 555 million. 555 million. That is the contract that Messi agreed before he left Barcelona for 4 years. And that is exactly the deal that put them in the financial crisis that they're in now. And Barca fans want him back. Barca fans, let's talk. Look, nobody is denying who Lionel Messi is. He's arguably the greatest player to ever touch a football, him and Cristiano Ronaldo. Historic figure at Barcelona, he delivered 4 Champions Leagues, 10 La Liga titles, 7 Copa del Reys, and over 670 goals. Pardon me. He is the symbol of Barcelona, he's the identity, and he is the soul. I'm not denying that. So it's not that type of video. I'm just talking about facts. Emotionally, it makes perfect sense. It will be Messi's kind of fairy tale ending. Of course, Messi finishes Barcelona career on a sour note. Laporta promised that he would stay, but he didn't. Laporta's whole campaign about returning to be Barcelona's president was that he would keep Messi and be able to pay him, but he couldn't. So of course, that is amazing. Apart from that, the reality, it just doesn't make sense. Now here's what many Barcelona fans are ignoring. Messi is a huge part of why Barcelona collapsed financially. And I don't think a lot of Barcelona fans actually know this. Now this is not because he's a bad guy. I am not attacking his character. But the fact of the matter is that Messi, having contract extension upon contract extension over the 12 years, actually ruined his club. Now, of course, Messi deserves all the pennies that he got. I'm not denying that. But because Barcelona will run like a circus, Messi signing 9 contract renewals in 12 years, which each one salary was higher than the last one, of course. His final contract, the 555 million one that I mentioned, was accounted for 20% of Barca's entire wage bill. That's not just me saying it. Multiple directors have said the same thing, that they were forced to basically make agreements with Messi to not lose him. Former Barcelona director Javier Borda said that we renewed Messi repeatedly because we didn't want to be known for losing Messi. Emotionally, it was suicidal, end quote. And here is the craziest part. Barcelona only finished paying Messi's contract this year because they basically deferred his salary just to keep him happy. So the financial damage wasn't Messi's direct fault, but he was obviously part of the problem. Because if I loved a club, I love Real Madrid. If I was a Real Madrid player and I could see my club is struggling financially, especially with the COVID-19 at that period of time where Messi signed his contract. Messi signed his contract in 2021, hence why they're still paying it to this year, 2025. I would not go into a meeting with my club and say, I want X amount of money, knowing that my club is struggling. So that is where I would blame Messi and his entourage for this. Now, Javier Bordas also said that they did get a lot of pressure from Messi's camp to keep his salary higher than Ronaldo, sorry. I don't think that's not a good look for Messi at all. Like I said, it's not his directly fault, but he is part of the problem. And to this day, the club is still struggling in financial play. They have a salary cap they can't go over. They've got restrictions from La Liga. So how does bringing back Messi at any cost make sense? This isn't just speculation. Juan Laporta himself, the man who said he loves Messi more than anyone, has already said publicly that a return is basically impossible. Now he said that Messi returning to Barcelona is not planned economically and structurally. It does not fit the project. Xavi, before he left the clubs, also said that this is a new era. We cannot always depend on Messi. Now look, the facts are these. Inter Miami won't release him. MLS does not want to lose their biggest asset. I mean, Messi has got deals within Apple. He's got deals with the shirt sales. He's got deals with the club when he retires. So it just doesn't make sense in a financial basis. And not just that, and Barcelona definitely cannot afford him under the current salary cap. Now, even tactically, will he fit the Flick high intensity? No, he wouldn't. Would he fit in the starting lineup? Yes, you could say he could maybe play in the Dani Olmo position or the Fermin Lopez position, 100%. but will he be able to deal with the high intensity of flick, the counter press? I don't think he will. Technically, he probably will, but not in a tactical sense. Look, so emotionally, it sounds absolutely beautiful. But guys, financially and logically, it's just dead. So look, Barca fans, Messi returning to Barcelona is amazing on paper, impossible in reality. But what do you think, Barcelona fans or Real Madrid fans or football fans? Should Barcelona bring Messi back for one last dance and give him the farewell that he deserves? Or is it finally time to move on? Let me know in the comments. Again, I read all of the comments. I love every single support from everybody. But don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you put your notifications on, because I am going to be posting every single week. And until next time, Hala Madrid.